You want to go first? Okay.
Cool. Joe from 300s, earlier this week, he told me you either total knockout or he's going to leave limping out because he can't feel his
that was the first strike, those damn leg kicks.
Yep.
That's what it was. That's what got the momentum.
I think I must have missed it.
You did not lie, my friend. How does it feel? Are you all surprised by how it ended up?
No, that's pretty much exactly how I envisioned a late second round. I thought the first round wasn't going to be as exciting. I thought there was going to be a lot of playing ranges and whatnot, but he started coming forward and I had to answer it. So he tried to pick up the pace on me and I had an answer for it, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And before we hop back on the positive train, I know I'm going to get the nomenclature wrong. I have you both staring at me right now. He had either a Bravo or an Anaconda on for a little bit.
Dars.
Dars, yeah. How close was that? Was that you ever all?
No, I felt super safe the whole time. I didn't panic. Even when, I do get in those tight positions, like you'll never know, I try to go straight poker face. Like I've trained myself to slow my breathing down, to like hold on to, like if I have a sliver to breathe out of that throat, I will breathe out of that nice and slow, and I'll try to slow everything down to get the most out of my wind. But I felt safe the whole time. I felt like I had some handles and my hand was in there, and he was just really, really loose. There wasn't any pressure coming back up from between me, him, and the mat. So I had plenty of room to breathe.
Awesome, awesome. You also mentioned when we talked earlier this week that you felt your strength was the best it's ever been. You were able to butterfly him off and underhook him off a couple of times. Is that where that came from? Do you think you felt like a stronger fighter this fight?
Yeah, I mean, again, I can't say enough great things about what I've been learning over at Lauzon's. Like, we've been working on that position, and I've really worked, I've just been working on my jiu-jitsu from everywhere, and we do class for an hour and then we drill for an hour. We do class for an hour and then we drill for an hour, and that's 2 or 3 days, at least 2 days a week. I'm there for 4 hours, learning and then drilling, and seeing how well it came in. It's like, I don't want to say subliminally, but like I was in a position and I wasn't even thinking. It was underhook, foot, get him off me, roll him, like let's sweep him, let's get him off of me. And there was a point where I was right in front of his cage and Bill's going, hold him there, and I felt my foot go in and whoop, we went right over and I got back up to my feet and I was just like, fuck yes, this works. It works. It's just programming in there, and it's just like, just wait and see, dude. This fire just got relit, and I'm going to the top. It feels great.
Awesome, awesome. And after that first scramble, you did drill him with the knee. I kind of clutched my pearls. You cracked him at the scramble, standing up. And after that, you did it a few more times. You kind of almost created a scramble, stand-up situation, so you could hit him as he came up. Is that something coming into the fight you were going to try and do, or is that you realized, hey, I got something?
No, like there was that one kick that it was like a straight, pretty much a soccer kick that missed, and I felt it, and I'm like, he's going to stand right up, and I got a little excited, and I wasn't so disciplined, and I was just like, just kick, and I just fucking like closed my eyes and kicked, and I opened it, and I watched it miss his chin, and I'm like, damn it, like that would have been so sweet if it came up and his head just went back and it was like a walk-off home run. But again, discipline, do less. That was my mantra going into this fight. Do less, stay focused, don't get worked up, don't get excited, and that was my mistake, and I cleaned up for it in the end.
Awesome. Lastly, you just seemed excited and like you were having fun in there. Is that definitely the case? I'm only looking from the outside, and you're obviously having fun now, it seems like. Is that so?
Yes.
Just the rebirth?
My goal was everything about tonight has to be fun. Everything has to be fun. Stay light-minded, stay loose, keep joking, make inappropriate jokes if I have to, because they're going to make me laugh even if everybody else is staring at me like there's something wrong with me. Like, it just needs to be fun. Like, you look at guys like Mike Perry, and like, he might be the most fired up dude in the room, but he'll scream that shit, spew that shit, and then he's smiling from ear to ear like, man, I love this shit. Like, that's the attitude you got to have. Like, if you don't love it, you're not having fun, like, what's the point?
Absolutely. Well, awesome win, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
What does it? Oh, sorry. I'll just have a comment. What does it mean to you to see your career kind of to do what you've done in your career and all in the same place, all for Cage Tights, all for Mike?
To be honest, like I used to think, man, like I cannot wait to get to the next level, and I didn't take the time to enjoy it. I didn't take the time to work on the inefficiencies. I didn't take the time to work on my shortcomings. I just wanted it all, and I wanted it all now. And I didn't take the time to appreciate every step of the way. Like, of course, I hit stepping stones and goals along the way, but the amount of learning that I've been doing in the last year blows everything away that I've done up until now.
So, how important was going down to Lauzon's and kind of making it more of a habit to cross-train at that gym instead of kind of sticking at your home gym and being where you are more comfortable?
The second you're comfortable, like there are other places in my life where I'm comfortable and it scares the shit out of me, because when I started getting comfortable with training, I plateaued. and I had to make myself uncomfortable. I had to put myself in positions that might have been a little difficult. Like, you know, you want to cross train? That's great. You got to be a man. You got to go talk to your coaches. You got to sit down. You got to look them in the eye and say, hey, listen, this is what I think is best for me. If you have another opinion, you can tell me, but this is how I see it. This is what I want to do, and I need everybody on the same page. We're all on the same team, and we need to do this moving forward, because like, as much as it is a team, like my part of the team is making sure that all my bases are covered, and I've been able to approach those situations like a man, talk to the people like men, and we've all been able to come together and move forward. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the first time you've ever seen Joe Lauzon and crew Mark Delagrati in the same corner, and I couldn't be happier that it was my opportunity to bring those two great minds together. And like I said, man, like, I've just been having a blast, and I can't say enough good things about this camp and everything that went into this fight.
Just for the record, Joe is cracking up in the background.
He was agreeing with you.
One last one. I asked this to Brandon Fleming because, I mean, you guys have both been around the MMA scene for a while in New England.
Yeah.
What has it meant to you to like kind of see this difference between how open and close we are, the community is, and how much cross training that is available out there?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah, do you like that? Is it kind of weird?
No, I think maybe I said it on the interview with you on the 300s. What's really awesome about Cage Titans is Mike does a really good job about bringing out-of-state guys in or out of the area guys in, and it allows the higher level local guys. You know, if you want to check your ego at the door, you can go cross-train with people, because we have promotions that'll bring guys in so you guys don't have to fight. You know, like the bullshit with me in South Shore, like, I never had to fight any of those guys. None of those guys ever had to fight me. There were plenty of opportunities for all of us to make the Northeast a group of bad motherfuckers and go out and beat everybody else. Yeah. But instead, you know, you've got some of this old school mentality where you want to be the toughest guy in that sandpit, and if that's the case, then yeah, we can make those things happen. But like, I want to put Northeast MMA on the map. I want to be some of the baddest motherfuckers out there. I want people to think like Boston, the Northeast, like those are some hard-nosed motherfuckers. Like Joe Lauzon is infamously one of the toughest motherfuckers in the UFC history. Where's he from? Boston. Yep. Fucking Calvin just destroyed Ricardo Lamas. Where's he from? Boston. Rob Font's going to destroy Rob Lineker next week. Where's he from? Boston. Randy Costa went out there and partied his whole way to the cage. Where's he from? Boston. I want people to say Boston is on the fucking map, and we don't need to fight each other to do it. We should all be training together, putting everything behind us, and just making fucking killers. That's how I feel.
Hey, Pete. Steve from Regional Fights.
Mr. Domenico.
Dude, you talked about, you know, utilizing the elbows in there, having fun in there. You just nonstop pressure, and when there was, you know, a lull in it, you were using the elbows. Did you feel like you were the higher level fighter in there? Just not even, you know, when you got this fight, did you know that you were gonna be in command in there?
So I took the fight knowing Zach, thinking like, yeah, I'll fight Zach, no problem. I've watched him come up, no big deal. I don't want to say, his room.
Yeah,
he's breathing. I don't want to say I gave Zach too much credit, but then I started watching his fights, and the fight that he lost isn't online, it doesn't exist, so I couldn't study that. I just know that he doesn't do well under pressure. He fought Brian Costco. Costco was piecing him up, and then they would clinch. He won the clinch, ended up rear naked choke. And then Jerry Muse, both of whom were teammates training for him at the time, Jerry Muse went in there, pieced him up, and then clinched with him, and he got the better of him because they were out into a clinch, and Zach was just a stronger grappler. So I knew if I could get in there and piece him up and be disciplined, hit that mantra, do less, take a step back, and then get back in there, that I'd be able to really expose his weaknesses, because he doesn't do well under pressure. And I knew if that badass slippery Pete from way back when they came out and just pressured this kid, with the evolution of the mindset that I have now, that I could pick him apart and destroy him.
Did you feel him fading away? When you talked about that, you know, that soccer kick when he was coming up and you just missed, you followed through a little time after that, and a series of kicks to his head that finally put him away. And it was that pressure and, you know, just slippery Pete having fun in there, because you were slippery. You were all over the place in there moving. Even on the ground when it looked like, you know, he was trying to, you know, put in some kind of, you know, I don't know if he had a Darce in there or whatever. Yeah. He was still very calm in there. And you just reversed it and put him on his back and just took control of that fight. Did you think you were going to have that much success on the ground, where Zach pretty much controls
What did
it.
I tell you? I said, don't sleep on my jiu-jitsu. And I've got guys left and right pressuring me over at Lauzon every day. Jesse Gutierrez is a fucking killer. Do you guys know he's a black belt? I didn't know he was a black belt until I rolled with him. He's no joke, dude. I don't like rolling with Jesse, bro. He comes for your neck hard. And if I didn't have that pressure from Jesse, this little 125er snatching my neck, dude, like maybe Zach would have got me. You know? Maybe I needed that pressure. Maybe that's where Jesse came into my camp and said, hey man, you gotta take it slow, cover the bases, attack the hand. Matt Waddell, how do you say his last name? Waddell. Matt Waddell has been a huge help. It's a shame he didn't get to fight tonight. He was supposed to fight, had a couple opponents fall out, but he's been a big help in my camp, helping me with my jiu-jitsu, and has become a good friend of mine. So yeah, I mean, making myself uncomfortable, putting myself on the ground, putting my feet over my head, sitting on my butt, starting in side control, starting in half guard, working a butterfly, just putting myself in the positions that I'm not used to, seeing myself make progress there, and it just allowed everything else to connect in there.
It showed, Pete, the flow in there, and just, you know, how fluid you were, and just that pressure and the smiling going on there. You were having the whole crowd knew it. We were all excited in there for you. You're back, brother, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to see Mark and Joe in the corner again pretty soon. Are you looking to get in there sooner than later? What's going on in your mind right
Next
now?
opportunity, man. I keep telling my girlfriend I'm going to figure out a better source of income. So, like, if anybody wants private lessons to work on boxing, kickboxing, any of that shit, I'm trying to get something started off the ground myself. I'm looking for locations. I got a big garage. I don't want to go back to work, so if you guys can help keep me unemployed, training people, nutrition, all of that. I've helped the countless fighters get ready for weight cuts. Our 135 champ, I've done his last 3 weight cuts. If you guys need help, hit me up. We'll work something out. I love helping people. I love coaching. I love teaching. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Just like the nutrition sounds great.
Yeah.
I like the art of nutrition, and if I see any of you fucking steal that, I'll kill you. But art of nutrition, because it's constantly evolving.
That's a really good
It's
name.
yours now.
It's evergreen, bro. It's an evergreen name.
Trademark right now.